This is Casey Truby. I want to tell you about the tactical mistake number 3. We sell too many customers. In 1987, I'm in Minneapolis, and I'm getting ready to start up a seminar for accountants. And, you know, in public speaking, in the seminar business, you have to keep attention to everybody in the room. If you lose the attention of the people in the room, then you have no control. You don't know what's going to happen. People start talking amongst themselves, and it's real important to always keep everybody focused on you, moving fast and keeping people alive and alert. And I'm going in there and warming the crowd up, getting ready to have a good, fun morning seminar with a bunch of accountants. And all of a sudden, I looked at the back, and here comes a little old man on a cane, and he can barely walk. And he's stumbling up the middle of the aisle. And, of course, everybody in the room stops paying attention to me. They look at the little guy in the middle of the room. And he's barely able to get up halfway through the room, and he stops, and he looks at me. And I'm thinking, oh, Lord, what is going to happen now? I have no idea what this guy's going to say or do. No idea who he is. And all of a sudden, he looks at me and he says, Casey, I heard you were in town today. I wanted to tell you something. I want to come down here and share something with you in person. And I'm still totally a mystery of what's going on here. And he looks at me and he says, I came to your seminar 5 years ago and you said rank your clients. Rank them A, B, C, and D. And then get rid of the bad ones. Well, I did it. I went home. I wrote it down because I've been trying to sell my accounting firm. Nobody wanted it. So I went home and I ranked them all, A, B, C, and D. And then I sent them a letter. I said, dear client, you're a D. That means you're done. Hell, half of them called me and said, well, what's it take to be a C? I don't want to be fired. But I let them go. The next year I had so much fun. No more complaining. No more whining about prices. I wrote another letter. A, B, and C. You're a C. You're cut. And I came down here today. I just wanted to come down here today and tell you that I've had more fun the last 4 or 5 years running my accounting firm than the 30 years before it. And I've made more money in the last 5 years. Just wanted to thank you. With that, he turned around and he walked out. I got to tell you something. It was a Kodak moment. I'm wondering how come there's not a video camera in the room at the moment you need it. But wasn't that interesting? Too many customers. See, we're a small business. We're not Walmart. We don't want people coming buying the busload, buying $1.95 items or 97-cent items. We need people that are coming in to buy services and high value added items. And when we get customers that don't want to pay our price or let us make a profit, or customers that call us on the phone night and day and ask the same silly question over and over and over, you got to let them go. And so what we attempt to do in our business is keep our focus down to just the core grade A clients, and you should be doing the same. Now, the reason we take bad clients is because, well, you know, we made a lot of those assumptions, those strategic errors, and now we've got to make it up. We've got to get the cash flow. We've got too many employees. We've got too little money. Our margins aren't that good, and so we're doing anything we can to get people through the door, hoping to outrun our problems. Well, if that worked, 80% of the people in business would not go out of business, and the 55 out of the 256 that survived, making 40 to 60,000 a year, well, they're still running like a rat on a wheel. Well, that's just crazy. And so the third mistake, the tactical error that comes from these 5 strategic problems, is that we end up selling customers we should never sell. And we need to get that fixed. In the next few days, we're going to talk about how. This is Casey Truby, the Lonesome Cowboy. Now, this has been exciting to spend the last 8 days telling you about strategy and tactics that we do that keep us from getting rich. Now, I've watched a lot of businesses fail over the last 40 years. It's been a shame. And it's a sadness because almost none of them really had to go. But we're coming up now on the next few weeks, and I'm going to show you exactly what it takes to hit the 1%, to make $365,000 a year, and you are going to be rich. Let's keep that cash register ringing.